This year's session at the Minnesota Legislature begins on Monday, February 12th. The Minnesota DFL is still in control of the House, Senate, and the governor's office. Last session, that trifecta pushed through a momentous number of initiatives. Will that momentum continue? One Brooklyn Park senator believes that pace will continue. In today's Newsmakers, Senator John Hoffman stopped by to talk to Shannon Slatton about what he's hoping to work on this session.
Do you know it's a bonding year, right? It's always the second year of a biennium, it's a bonding year. And so hopefully we're going to have a bonding package. And there's about $837 million, I believe, that was estimated that we could bond because Minnesota's bond rating is super high. And you're basically borrowing money at nothing, right, to pay for infrastructure projects. At home in Brooklyn Park, we look at a couple of things. Number one, our fire station is in deeply need to be redone.
Sure.
And so I talked to Senator Susan Pah, who from Brooklyn Park. She's going to be chief author of that. I'll be a co-author of that. Zanewood Community Center, we need to do some things there with that. And then I'm going to chief author a Three Rivers Park project. Remember the work we did down by the dam?
Sure.
And making that accessible and barrier-free and community. Now we want to make that access all the way along the Mississippi River Drive, which is the Great River Road, right?
Yeah, it'll be a nice park.
It'll be absolutely a nice park, and it'll connect Champlin, it'll connect everything all the way down that 72-mile stretch. And so we're hoping to get that in the bonding bill this year as well.
All right, there's a lot of projects. Why do you think those will rise to the top?
Well, because it's become the two of us that represent Brooklyn Park have made it very clear that these are the three priorities that we're looking at when it comes to those bonding pieces. And so that's why I hope it'll rise to the top, because you know what? That's a good ask.
Yeah. Anything else that you're going to champion or work on this time around?
Yeah, we need to do some work in the Human Services. I'm chair of Human Services, and Senator or Representative Newer and I talked about there's still some gaps when they did group home changes from group home living with services to 144G, which is assisted living. There's some gaps that we need to fix in there, specifically some protection gaps, some reimbursement rate gaps, and how that is regulated and looked at. Because again, if you don't have a robust group home system set up, which in this case, a lot of elderly people, right, when they don't have the ability to go into a nursing home, when they need to go to a nursing home, they want to stay in the community, but they need some supports. Those made sense to a lot of people, and it's really enhancing and supporting them so that they do make sense.
Do you think this session is going to be as fast as furious as the last one was?
Oh my God, yeah, it's already started. It hasn't even dropped, and it's already started. But we have now 43 days, right? If you really look at the calendar, it's not 120 days. You look at it, it's really 43 days to get a bonding project done, to do things that we need to do in order to move on to next year, which is, of course, the first year is always a budget year. And last year we passed a robust budget for the state of Minnesota that there's a lot of things we'll be looking at, still to this day. People, 5 years from now, you're going to look at a law and go, where did that come from? Oh yeah, 2023. It was like drinking water from a fire hose.
I bet.
It was really amazingly fast.
Well, we'll see what happens this time around. Senator John Hoffman of Brooklyn Park, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you, good to see you.
Find more local news stories at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.